So synonyms, okay, so what it is actually, and in real time these synonyms are who will create it for the purpose of synonyms creations reasons, okay now, how they are using the synonyms in the real time, okay now. So basically synonyms are created for, there are two reasons are there, okay now. First reason, don't write, first observe what is my first reason here. The purpose of synonym, okay, first reasons I will explain to you, then you will get some idea. Okay, first reason is to reduce, to reduce the lengthy to reduce what no lengthy table names. So whenever you want to reduce lengthy table names, very big names are there for your table, and those names if I want to use in my operations, okay no, and otherwise I want to do some operations on that table, so every time the table name I want to use, and this is highly difficult to remember very big names. And one more thing is what now, in real time when you're working, you are not working with one table, two tables, you are working hundreds of tables, you are interacting in your projects. In those hundreds of table, okay, some tables names are very big names, some table names are very shortcut names, so whatever it was. But when your table name is very lengthy table name is there, on those tables if user want to do some operations, those lengthy table names I want to remember and use in my queries. This is somewhat complex to the programmers or developers to remembering that much big names and using that much big names in my queries. It's a somewhat complex, somewhat difficult, somewhat time consuming process to the developers. So in that cases, whatever the lengthy table names are there, those names on that names, they will created some shortcuts. They created some shortcut name, okay now, and they created shortcut name, and through that shortcut name they are working on that table. Okay, for example, what it means, for example, you can see, suppose one of my table name is called as a college underscore enrollment, okay, college underscore enrollment details. This is one of my table name in my database, and this is, I feel like this is very lengthy name for my table. And on this table, suppose you need to do some operations, okay, the operations I'm performing now, suppose select, I'm going to call this table, then this much big name I have to use in my query. So select the star from college underscore enrollment underscore details. Like if you want to insert some record, okay, then insert into this much big name you have to use and sending values. Sending values. Same as, okay, if I want to do updation, update this much big table and set and send some, okay, call some column names, etc. Same as if you want to do now delete. So delete from that much college, okay, college underscore enrollment is okay underscore details. So whenever you want to perform some select, insert, update and delete any operation, not only this, if any operation you want to perform on this table, definitely this much big name have to use in my queries, okay now. So this is not easy for every time I have to use and write like this. So that's why the people what they will do, instead of using this much lengthy name, they will created some shortcuts. And whatever they created shortcut names for your original table name, those shortcut names are called as what now, synonyms. Those shortcut names we called as what now, synonyms. So these synonyms are, that means some alias names, Okay, they're creating some shortcut names or alias name or alternative name. They're going to be created on these big lengthy table names. So now once they created, for example, now they was writing create synonym. Okay, yes, one, otherwise I can see ED. Okay, college enrollment details. And for which purpose I'm creating this name? I'm creating this name for college underscore enrollment underscore details. So that means what it was happened whenever you created synonym in the name of CED for which table? For college enrollment details table. Then the next onwards, whatever you want to do operations here, these operations you can perform with that with not this name. In place of this name, you have to use your shortcut name like this. So instead of using this much big name, I'm using whatever the shortcut name I created here. So the shortcut names I have to use. Okay, now. So now this is what somewhat easiness, okay, to your developers or users. Okay, now. So instead of big names, I'm using some shortcut, some alternatives, some aliases we are creating, and those names are we are using here. Understand now? This is what. This is one case we have to require. Another case is what now? Can you remember in the previous classes, if a user want to access, okay, other user table, how you are accessed here? How you are accessed here? Select star from, what is that? System.dpt. Suppose a user want to access a table of other user. What we said here, this table is belongs to whom? System. So this table is belongs to which user? That user is nothing but owner. Who is the owner of this table? System. That owner name dot table name. Yes or no? Previously we did like this only, no? Yes or no? Yes. Then only the table accessing is possible. Okay. So that means whenever a user want to access a table which belongs to other person, then definitely the table owner, who is the owner of the table, that person name should be take as a reference when you call that table. So that's why in previous all users, whenever they want to call, they're using system dot table name. A system is who is this here? Owner. So owner of the name or owner name. So owner of the your table, okay, the table owner name. So this is owner name and this is your original table name. Okay, now this way previously we are accessed. But just imagine here when you are accessing your table with the owner name, then what it was happen? The users can know that what is my original table name, that information I can know it, and also this table owner, who is the owner of this table, that owner name also I can know it. So when the third person or one other person, he know my owner name, he know my original table name. The both informations are he knows. When he knows original table owner name and original table name, the main information, if you know it, then is there any security? Do you have any security here? No. So that's what we want to do. Whatever my original table name is there, whatever and who belongs to this table, that means this table belongs to whom and who is the owner of this table, that owner name. So owner name plus original object name, these two things I need to hide. What I want to do? Hide. So that means I don't want to show to my users. I don't want to show to my users. User can access my table, but they don't know which table they are accessing, the original table name they don't know, as well as who is the owner of this table. That name also they don't know. So that means synonyms, another purpose, another reasons why in real time people are using means to hiding of Warner name as well as original table names purpose. Okay, the next one is what now? To hide. Hide means what? Hide means visible or not visible? Not visible. To hide, who is this here? I said Warner name and also original table name from who is this? From users. This is second case. The second reason of a synonym why we want to use hiding purpose. So now for example, so this is your query. That means user 1 he want to access, then what he will do, okay, first he was connecting what now? U1 by U1. After connected, he will call this table. Okay. But here, this U1 user is know that my table and my Warner name. So this is actually the problem. Okay. Here, what I'm going to do, here I'm showing. Okay. I'm showing here. Which name? Which name? Warner name and table name. So you're showing here. So what I want to do, I want to hide this name and this original table as well as your Warner. I want to hide. So how I can hide? Means that again they will be created. Don't write, just observe logic. Okay, they created. Create, what is this? Synonym. Synonym. Okay, S1 for my Warner system and table DPT. Okay, so this is created. After created this, okay, now tell me, what is the name for I'm creating? S1. So now what it was happened, this S1, on this S1, your administrator will give permissions. So administrator will give permission. Grant select on where? On S1 to which user? U1 user. Then after now U1 user doesn't know what is my original table name as well as a original Warner name, he doesn't know. So now what happened? Now he want to access, you will be access select a star from what? S1 only. But he didn't write like your system.dpt, no need. Just he was writing what now? S1. So S13 was selected, S13 was inserted, S13 was deleted, updated. These kind of things are he can perform. So that means what happened? U1 user doesn't know it. This S1 is belongs to which Warner and which original table. So that informations will be hiding here. This is the second reasons. So hiding of Warner and table names. Second one is to reduce lengthy table names. These are the two reasons why synonyms are created by people. Other than these two reasons, there is no other reason. Okay, na? So these are the two reasons or purposes. Now by seeing of this, finally what you understand here, whatever the synonym name I created, these are what now? Just alternative names are created for your tables. And these alternative names, even though we called as a alias, but remember previously we already discussed aliases. Yes or no? We already discussed aliases. But those aliases are called as what now? Temporary. Up to your query execution process. Okay, the alias name will be live. Once your query execution successfully done and it was showing some result, then your aliases are destroyed. Because of reason, those names are just temporary names we call. But here, by using synonym object, whatever I'm creating now, alternative names or whatever it is, those are called as what now? Permanent alias names we call them. Why, sir, these aliases are called a permanent means? Whatever you created this alias is automatically saved in your database as a name of S1. So which names are you designed with that name? it automatically saved in databases. That's why these aliases are called as a permanent alias. Until unless user has to drop, then only that name is deleted. If you are not deleted this name from database, then it will be lifelong, it will be there. Understand na? So that's why these are which type of temporary aliases are, permanent aliases are. Permanent aliases. Okay na? So that kind of names we are creating with the help of what now? Synonym. Now write down synonym. Complete my concept, practical, everything I'm showing, then you can ask your doubt. Okay, now right now it is a database object. Okay, so which is used to create permanent alias names for table names in Oracle database. Synonym is nothing but alternate name for table names. Now take next one, the purpose of synonyms. First one, to reduce lengthy table name, to hide owner name and also original table names from the users. Okay, and now you can see types of synonyms. So basically there are two types of synonyms we have here. One is we called private and public synonyms. Okay, right. So what is a private synonym? And these private synonyms are who will created, purpose of this private synonyms are what? Here observe. Okay, private synonyms, especially the synonyms are created by users. There itself, they will be created. But if you want to create myself a private synonym in my user account, I should need a permission first of all. So without administrator permissions, even though myself, I cannot create my private synonyms. Okay, now, so if you want to create, you should require a permission. And these private synonyms, why I'm creating myself? Because of reason what I said, reducing of your lengthy table names at your work premises. So now I'm a developer. I'm going to working on databases. But when my work level, when my work premises, okay, I'm interacting very big table names. So why should I want to interact with that kind of big names as time waster? Then what I'm going to do, I'm asking permission to admin. So give me permissions to create a shortcut names. So then he will give to us. Then you will create one shortcut name. This much big name places, I can create a shortcut. And whatever the works I have to do, that all works I can do it based on that shortcut names. After my work is finished, you need to delete this shortcut name. Yes, of course you can delete it. Otherwise you can keep as it is in your database for your future purpose. Then you have to keep it. So the choice is users as per their need, work, necessity, requirement. Some people keeping, some people after work finish, they are deleting. Okay, na? So my work is completed, I want to delete. If I want in tomorrow purpose also, my tomorrow office purpose, tomorrow next level of work purpose I require means I want to keep. Okay, na? That is what we called as private. So right down below, private synonyms. Okay, these synonyms are created by users, or user who are having permission, created by user who are having permissions. What is the syntax? Create synonym, and now I want to give it a synonym name. For here I have to take my owner name. Okay, optional this is, and later I have to put it a table name. From now onwards, every concept is somewhat interesting concepts will come to you. Okay, na? Every topic will be some interesting factors will be said. In real time works, how the people are using. Okay, right. So now this is what the creation of private synonyms. Now you can see practically whatever I was explaining now, how to reducing the first reason. What is the first reason? To reduce lengthy table name. How it will be do it in practically see. So come to your database as usual. And you need to connect with your user account. Careful observe. My user account is 2 p.m. Okay, fine. After that, I need to set my page size. These are common things you have to do. Okay, na? Right. Now what I want to do now, suppose present in my user account, there are some tables. These are some tables, almost 39 tables we designed in our database. Okay, na? These are all our tables. Suppose just imagine you have a one table, create table. The table name is what now? College enrollment details. Okay, na? So in this your student ID, next student name, and student okay branch code or otherwise branch. Okay, so these are some information, you have it here. Okay, fine. So now I'm just going to design one table, and this table is very big name. For example, here now you can go for college enrollment details. It's very big name, huh? Yes or no? Yeah, you have very big name. So now what we want to do, why should I want to, suppose I want to insert something. Okay, if I want to insert some data into this table, definitely you have to write this much name you have to use. Okay, this much name you have to use. Okay, and sending values 1021. The student name is what now? Smith, and he was CSC branch. Okay, now I insert it. Like if you want to insert any one record, another record. Okay, 1022. Some name is okay. So Alan, and the branch was here EEE. So now, like you have to use when you do operation on this table, the table names we have to use like this. And not only okay in session, if you want to do updation also, update this much name, and later you have to give branch. So branch name, whatever was taken, branch. So branch is equals to ECE. Now I have to give where condition where stid is equals to 1022. So now again you have to call this. Okay, how to call here? College enrollment table. So now we can see. So your data will be inserted and successfully updated. Same as you need to delete. Delete from this much, and where stid is equals to 1002. So I can perform my operations. There is nothing problem. But the problem is where what now? The very lengthy names I am using. This is my problem. Then why should I want to go like this? To time waste. My easiness purpose, my work easiness purpose, user friendliness purpose. Now he will create its own shortcut name. How he was created? Who created now? MyDB 2PM user. MyDB 2PM user. Why should I want to go? Okay, so big names. I'm using what now? College enrollment details. Okay, create synonym name. What is my synonym name? CED. For Warner name. So college enrollment details table is belongs to whom? MyDB 2PM. Synonym is created by who? MyDB 2PM. So myself on my table I'm created. Yes or no? Myself on my table I'm creating shortcut. So that's why username is necessary or not necessary? Warner name is not necessary because myself na. Again, my name, why should I want to mention? Okay, it's my purpose I'm creating. It's called as what? Private. Private means who will use? I am using or some other person also use? Other person also use. Ourself na. Private means what now? Your privacy. You only using, not other people. Then why should I want to give my name? I don't want it my name. So directly what I want to use? My table name. But if you want to give your name, you can give like this, no problem. MyDB 2PM is my user name. And which table, on which table I'm creating? College enrollment details. But here I'm saying what now? This username is not necessary to mention because this name is created by MyDB 2 p.m. user only. So myself, when I'm creating on my tables, not necessary to represent my name. Yes or no? If I'm creating for other purpose, then I have to represent my name. Yes or no? But myself, why you want to tell my name? Is it necessary? No. So, but still you can use no problem. Okay, na? You can remove, even though you can remove, no problem. Okay. Now, what it was happen? See, what it was happen? Insufficient privileges. So, even though myself, my own shortcut name I'm creating on my own table, but still I need a permission. Okay, now that's why whatever the point I said here, these synonyms are created by users who are having permission. Now this point is getting clarity. Now, so he will create it himself, but still he need a permission. Now who will give this permission? System administrator. Okay. How they will give it? Grant. Create what? Synonym. Create synonym to whom? MyDB 2 p.m. user. After taking permission from the administrator, then after MyDB 2 p.m. user is login, and then he will create. Now he can create a yes or no? And now we can create. What's happened? Synonym created successfully. But what I am saying here, this synonym is a permanent alias. Now you can see the synonym is there in your tab list or not. What is this? What is this? Permanent or temporary? Permanent saved. After created, then you have to call. If you want to call your college enrollment underscore details table, I don't want to write that much. I want to write what now? CED. That's enough. You got it? Yes or no? Yes. If you want to insert into CED sending values. Sending values 1022. So I'm taking Jones and I'm taking your IT. Okay, na? Yes, I can insert. If you want to update CED set. So now what it was? Branch is equals to okay, civil. Okay, so where STID is equals to 1021. Now we can see your CED updated. Yes or no? Yes. Same as I need to delete CED, and where STID is equals to 100. Deleted. Can you see? Deleted. Yes. So I'm using any original name here. Any big name I'm using? No, shortcut names I'm using instead of big name. So this is one advantage of users to create a shortcut names. Right down below. Right now. ఇది .NET జావా అయితే ఇది జావా జావా వరకు స్క్రీన్ టెస్ట్. So you forgot it one thing now. First you have to create a table also. Have a space, create a table first. Table first you have to create one sample table with some name. Okay. S3 ID. Next one is what now? S name. Then after what? Branch. So before that you have to add this. Then you will understand at the time of practicing. Okay. That one line you can add it. Okay. Before synonym, you can add that one line. I will tell you. Okay, right. This is private synonym. User itself, he will create it for his own purpose. Okay. And now, suppose this user, you people have a doubt. Sir, how I knows? Because in my user account, there are so many tables are there. But this synonym, I was created on which table? How I knows? In out of so many tables. Okay, now? So now, if you want to see that information, write one point here. To to view synonym name along with table name in Oracle database, then we use a data dictionaries. Can you remember data dictionary? What is what? Remember now? Then we use a data dictionary. Dictionary is user underscore synonyms. What is my data dictionary name? User underscore synonyms. Now let me see. Come out and see. So now what I'm telling here, suppose in my user account tab list, there are so many tables. How many tables? 41 tables. Out of these many tables, my synonym is created. This shortcut name is created on which table? Okay, now? So that I want to view, see it. Then we have a data dictionary. In this data dictionary, first structure you can see. User underscore, what is this here? Synonyms. Okay. In this synonym name, table owner, table names are there. Okay, now? Now we can write now. How to write? Select my synonym underscore name. This synonym are you created on which table? So table name from. Okay, so if you want to see table owner, if you want to see table owner, then you can see table owner, who is the owner of this table. Okay, from. What is my data dictionary? User underscore synonyms. Clear now? Now I can go to execute now. So now we can see very carefully. Synonym name. What is the synonym name? CED. This is created on which table? College enrollment details. This table, who is the owner? MyDB 2PM. Okay, like your owner, who is the owner of this table? What is your original table? What is your shortcut name? Everything you can see like this. Okay, na? Write down. One minute. Okay, na? So after created your shortcut name on particular table, you are doing some actions and operations. Suppose this synonym, I don't want it. Okay, na? Then how we can drop? So below text heading, how to drop a private synonym. How to drop a private synonym. So my syntax will be drop synonym, and I want to send my synonym name. Okay, and example, drop synonym. What is my synonym name? CED. Complete. Now this synonym I'm going to dropping now. So drop synonym CED. What's happened? Synonym drop. After synonym drop, you need to call this entire statement, okay, from user underscore synonyms. What it was showing. Do you have any synonym name? Okay, nothing was there. No. And even though if you have a doubt, you can see in the tab list also. Now how many here? 40. So CED. CED is there or not there? Not there. Okay. So this is the way how we can go to create and use and drop. Okay. Right here. This is private synonyms. What is the next one? Public synonyms. So this synonyms are who will create it, what purpose created, how to create it. Okay, na? Advantage that we will see on tomorrow. And today, screening test examination is there today. Anybody Java students are registered in that? Okay. So your examination is going on in this room only. Okay, na? So don't go anywhere. So who are registered in that screening test for Java technology, so those people stay here. Okay, your examination conducting by management people in this classroom only. Okay, but you just leave 5 minutes outside. They will arrange for chairs. Again, you come back. Okay, right, guys. And our class also going to tomorrow. Okay, na? Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.